Shaquille O'Neal, also known as Shaq, is one of the best basketball players ever. He won the Most Valuable Player award in 2000 and was on the NBA All-Star team 15 times. After O'Neal stopped competing professionally, he found his passion in bodybuilding. He works out at a gym with professional bodybuilders and fitness influencers all the time. Starting off with Shaq revealing a stunning body transformation. Shaquille O'Neal has revealed a shocking way to lose weight, and NBA TV partner Charles Barkley won't like reading about it. This week, O'Neal said on Logan Paul's Impulsive podcast that Barkley, his co-host on Inside the NBA, was the reason he changed his body. He said, "I like to create crazy motivation. I looked at myself and realized I had the body Charles Barkley had when he retired. I didn't want my belly to be bigger than my belt anymore. So I was just like, let me go ahead and get slim. Since that photo went viral, I have to live up to it." The New York Post said that this comment was about a video that went viral last month of O'Neal in the gym showing off a six-pack. He's just getting started as well. Since he started his journey last year, O'Neal says he has shredded more than 25 kilograms, which is the same as more than 2 gold bricks. He said recently he hadn't seen a six-pack of abs in 20 to 30 years. Shaq said he wants to become a symbol. What does he do during his workouts? O'Neal told GQ in March just cardio for 30 to 40 minutes, then chest, arms, biceps, and triceps. A simple workout for old people. "I can't do all that CrossFit stuff," O'Neal said at the time that he no longer had Charles Barkley over-the-belt syndrome because he was more disciplined about his fitness routine. The Basketball Hall of Famer said he started caring about his health after a visit to the doctor showed that he had sleep apnea. He also said he needed painkillers but wasn't addicted to them. "On days when I couldn't move, I just popped 1 or 2 to get me going. But I'm done with that now," said O'Neal. "I really needed to get checked out." When they say that 3-letter word that starts with D and ends with E, things change. O'Neal last year revealed he had completely overhauled his diet as a result. He said he stopped eating bread, late-night Oreos, and cakes and instead ate very small portions of fruit, protein shakes, and salads, fish, chicken, asparagus, or other veggies. O'Neal also told Men's Journal that he had lost interest in fitness after losing his sister, Aisha Harrison Jex, and his close friend and former teammate on the Lakers, Kobe Bryant. "My sister died before Kobe did, then Kobe died, and after that, 28 more people I knew died. I didn't want to do anything at all in the year 2020. So he said, "If you don't want to do anything but need to stay out of trouble, you can eat and watch Netflix." When O'Neal turned his attention to fitness, he said he just started eating better and making better decisions. "The problem is that I've always liked sandwiches for lunch, dinner, and a snack. Last year, when all of that was happening, I couldn't sleep, so I got up at 3 a.m. and made me a sandwich, and then again at 5 a.m., he explained. The 15-time All-Star changed his diet and started going to the gym every day. "I do 20 minutes of cardio, then chest, bis, tris, sit-ups, back, and then I'm done. 30 to 45 minutes a day plus cardio, so about an hour a day," O'Neal said. "I still have bad hips and achy joints, so I can't jump and run around. Jogging is the next thing I'll try." O'Neal also said something else about Barkley. "An hour a day will keep the Charles Barkley belly away." Next up, Shaquille O'Neal reiterates his desire to buy an NBA team. Shaquille O'Neal, a 4-time NBA champion and 2000 NBA MVP, has sent out a cryptic message saying he still wants to invest in an NBA team. Earlier this month, he denied rumors that he wanted to buy the Phoenix Suns. When CNN's Becky Anderson asked about his interest on Sunday, the 8-time All-NBA first-teamer said, "I don't know if I'm allowed to say." He did this by raising his eyebrows. "It would probably be rude to say this, but I'd like to go home. I'll let the audience figure out what that means. I'd like to go back to my own place." O'Neal could call a lot of places home. He went to high school in San Antonio, Texas, where the Spurs play. He went to college at LSU in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, which is close to where the Pelicans of New Orleans play. He got his first professional contract in Orlando, where the Magic play. And he won a famous three-peat with the Lakers, along with fellow NBA legend Kobe Bryant. O'Neal was in Abu Dhabi for the highly anticipated preseason NBA NBA games between the Atlanta Hawks and the Milwaukee Bucks. This was the first time that the world's greatest basketball league played games in the Gulf. The Atlanta Hawks won both games at the Etihad Arena, which had 18,000 fans there. The NBA's new multi-year partnership with the Department of Culture and Tourism, Abu Dhabi DCT Abu Dhabi, aims to promote and grow the sport in a region where it's already very popular. A lot of the sport's popularity in the UAE comes from over 500,000 Filipinos who live there. Basketball is the country's most popular sport. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, NBA games will be played abroad for the first time since 2019 in the 2022-2023 season. LeBron James of the Los Angeles Lakers also said that he wants to own an NBA team as well. He told NBA Commissioner Adam Silver that he wants to bring a team to Las Vegas. James is getting close to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's all-time NBA scoring record, and O'Neal said he is jealous of his former Cleveland Cavaliers teammate because of this. Moving on, superstar forcefully struck teammate in training bust-up as NBA champs weigh up punishment. The Athletic reports that the defending NBA champion Golden State Warriors are seriously thinking about punishing veteran forward Draymond Green for his part in a fight during practice on Wednesday. The report says that Green hit guard Jordan Poole hard after the two got into a heated argument that started with them coming chest to chest and then turned into pushing and shoving. The two had to be separated quickly. The Warriors stopped practicing and tried to calm things down in the locker room, but it looks like internal discipline is coming soon. Poole and Green, who many think of as the Warriors' emotional leader, have fought before, but according to the report, the Warriors think a line was crossed this time. Green, who is 32 years old, is known for his fiery play, and he has also gotten technical fouls in the past. Last season, Green only played in 46 games, but he averaged 7.5 points, 7.3 rebounds, and 7 assists per game. Poole, who is 23, had a big year for the Warriors last year. He averaged 18.5 points, 4 assists, and 3.4 rebounds per game. Finally, how Nets turned the corner from $309 million bombshell. A Nets team that looked bad at the start of the preseason ended up being great. Now that the offseason drama is over, the Nets will start the regular season on the upswing. On Wednesday, they'll play New Orleans on opening night. Ben Simmons has played with Kevin Durant in every preseason game, and Kyrie Irving has played in all but one. This shows how much the team has grown. The Nets lost to Philadelphia and Miami because they played poorly, and then the Bucks beat them up physically. But they kept their heads down and worked hard, and they eventually got back on their feet. Both their effort and how well they played on offense got better. So they led by 19 in Milwaukee and by 20 in Minneapolis on Friday, and easily won both games. All that noise from the outside wasn't really underserved. Irving and the Nets had to tense contract talks, and in the end, Irving chose to stay on the team for the last year of his deal. A few days later, Durant asked to be traded even though he had just signed a $192 million or 309 million AUD extension. He then tried to get Nash and general manager Sean Marks fired. That messed up offseason. During the preseason, the Nets have been putting things back in order. Durant met with team owner Joe Tsai and with Marks and Nash, the players he had tried to get rid of. Issues were brought up and complaints were made. Most of them were about how the team culture had gotten worse and no one was taking responsibility. During training camp and the preseason, the Nets made a lot of progress in rebuilding both the team and the roster. If the offseason didn't test everyone's patience, the early preseason could have easily done so. Irving and Nash both scolded the Nets for not trying hard enough in the first 2 games. Well, unfortunately, guys, that is all the time we have for you today. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time.